Hello friends, today I'm going to explain the Maki versus entire Zenin clan battle. In this video, you'll see how Maki becomes the second Toji and completely destroys the entire Zenin clan for the sake of her sister. This video is intense, so don't skip a second. Watch it till the end. So without wasting any more time, let's start today's video. The last video, we saw Yuji and the other sorcerers meeting Master Tengen to plan how to free Gojo and complete the culling game. To execute that plan, Maki assigns different roles to everyone. Everyone heads out to fulfill their respective roles, and Maki herself goes to the Zenin clan to bring back cursed tools. After that, we see a man named Takaba, who is a comedian, and things are going really badly for him. He's sitting there thinking about how messed up his situation has become. At that moment, Kenjaku turns him into a culling game player. After this, we are shown the principal, Master Yaga, who has been sentenced to death for supporting Gojo. That is why he is hiding in a forest with the cursed corpses he created. The technique to create cursed corpses that can generate their own cursed energy like Panda is only possessed by Principal Yaga, which he never wanted to reveal to anyone. Jujutsu High wanted to obtain this technique from Yaga at any cost. Therefore, the people of Jujutsu High capture Panda to force Yaga to come out and surrender. Upon learning this, Yaga says goodbye to all the cursed corpses he created and leaves the forest for Jujutsu High to save Panda. On the other side, where Panda was kept, Kusakabe secretly frees him and tells him not to tell anyone who freed him. Kusakabe did this because Yaga had once created a cursed corpse of his dead son for his sick sister, which healed her. Panda is now free. On the other side, Yaga reaches the gate to save Panda. There, he confronts a sorcerer who is working for the Jujutsu High higher-ups. He asks Yaga where he is going. Yaga says he is going to meet his son. The sorcerer says that he has been sentenced to death, and the only way to save himself is to reveal the method for creating cursed corpses. Yaga says that they are flying high because Gojo is gone now. The man says that it is so, but there is someone else with him. Just then, Gakuganji, who was with the higher-ups, also arrives. After a brief fight, Gakuganji wounds Yaga so severely that he is about to die. But before dying, Yaga begins to tell Gakuganji the technique for creating cursed corpses. On the other side, after being released, Panda runs to find and save his father, Yaga. After learning the technique, Gakuganji asks Yaga why he didn't try to avoid death by revealing this technique earlier. Yaga says that it is a curse that is now being given to him. By the time Panda arrives, Yaga had already died. Gakuganji thinks Panda will attack him, but Panda goes to his father Yaga without looking at Gakuganji. Gakuganji asks why he didn't fight to take revenge. Panda says that he is not like humans. He knows that Gakuganji had a good relationship with Yaga, and this order came from above. Still, Panda cries and tells Gakuganji to remember his tears. On the other side, we see Maki going to her home, the Zenin clan household, to retrieve the cursed tools, a place where she was never respected. As soon as Maki arrives at the Zenin clan, she first meets Naoya. He mocks Maki, saying she has neither cursed energy nor the ability to see cursed spirits, and she only had her looks, which are now also burned. He says that now she will follow Megumi and Yuta like their dogs. Maki ignores him and starts heading down the stairs towards an underground tunnel, which is the path to the cursed warehouse where the cursed tools are kept. But there, she meets her mother, who tells her she can't go there. Maki shows her the keys and says that she has permission from the new clan leader Megumi. In fact, Maki herself convinced Megumi to become the new leader by telling him about the will. At first, Megumi refused, but Maki insisted that he do it so that he could get information about the big three families and Jujutsu High along with the clan's cursed tools. Megumi wanted Maki to become the leader in his place, but Maki knew that the clan members would never accept her. That is why, after Maki's persuasion, Megumi agrees to become the leader. Returning to the story, Maki starts walking towards the warehouse, passing her mother. Her mother tells her to come back. Maki, why do you always do this? At least make me proud once for giving birth to you. But Maki ignores her and reaches the warehouse. As soon as she unlocks the gate, Maki is shocked because her father, Ogi, is sitting inside without any cursed tool. He tells Maki that he had anticipated her plan, so he had removed all the cursed tools from there. After this, Ogi shows his other daughter, Maki's sister, Mai, who is lying injured behind him because Mai has been cut by the Zenin clan, and blood is coming out of her abdomen. Mai asks her sister Maki, "Why did you come here?" Maki screams her name, looking at her. On the other side, Jinja, one of the Zenin clan higher-ups, meets Naoya to explain the entire plan. Jinja tells Naoya that Megumi is perfect for the clan leader because of his good relations with Gojo and Noritoshi Kamo. But at the same time, Jinja refuses to give the entire inheritance of the clan to an outsider. Naoya asks why they don't just eliminate Megumi directly. Jinja says that if they directly eliminate Megumi, the Zenin clan's relations with Gojo and the Kamo clan will be ruined. Naoya then asks why they are doing all this right now. Jinja says that they are using the notice issued by the Jujutsu headquarters, which states that freeing Gojo from the prison realm will be considered a crime. Therefore, the Zenin clan is going to eliminate Mai, Maki, and Megumi because they are planning to free Gojo. And because Ogi is going to kill his own daughters, the Jujutsu headquarters will trust them completely, after which they can easily eliminate Megumi as well. Naoya is happy with this plan. Meanwhile, Ogi now moves forward to eliminate Maki, and he uses the falling blossom emotion technique. He had deliberately kept Mai alive until now, so that if Maki came with any unknown cursed tool, he could use Mai in an emergency. Ogi is now ready to eliminate his other daughter, Maki, as well. Maki also takes out the Dragon Bone, masterpiece cursed tool created by Juzo, about which Ogi did not have much knowledge. Both were ready for the fight. Just before the attack, Ogi asks, "Why do you think Naobito was chosen as the clan leader instead of me?" Maki tells him, "It is because you are the kind of person who is ready to kill his own children." After this, the fight starts. Ogi draws his blade, while Maki spins the Dragon Bone in a reverse grip. Maki stops Ogi's blade and attacks him. Ogi tries to dodge it, but Maki's katana cuts his blade in half. After this, Maki tries to attack him again from behind, but Ogi reacts with his full speed, turns around, and cuts Maki before the broken katana falls, cutting her stomach along with her glasses. Maki doesn't understand what happened. Then she sees that Ogi has completed the broken blade with his cursed energy, which he used to attack. Maki had now lost. After this, Ogi sheds tears and says that he couldn't become the leader because his children were useless. After Maki is defeated, Ogi drags Mai and Maki by their hair out of the warehouse. Ogi repeats that it was only because of them that he couldn't become the clan head. He claims that while Naobito only gave Naoya the projection technique, Naobito's children were more powerful, which is why Naobito was chosen as leader instead of him. He says children should never hold back their parents. Ogi throws Maki and Mai down the stairs into a room, calling it a place for training and discipline. It was a room filled with countless grade 2 and lower cursed spirits that were ready to devour them. Before locking the door, he mocks Maki, saying her heavenly restriction is nothing special, just like people who train their muscles every day. Inside the room, Mai pulls Maki's head into her lap and tells her to wake up. Maki wakes up in a dreamlike world on a beach, as if she had just been saved from drowning. She is lying next to Mai. Mai tells her that she is going to use her construction technique to create something for her, after which she will die. Because Mai could only create something the size of a single bullet per day, she wanted to use her entire life and power to create something for Maki. After saying this, she says goodbye to Maki and walks into the water. Maki doesn't understand and tries to stop her, but Mai explains that even if Maki wants to become powerful, she can't, because in the Jujutsu world, when someone is denied cursed energy, they receive the power of heavenly restriction. However, in Jujutsu, twins are considered a single individual. Therefore, even though Maki has no cursed energy, as long as her twin sister Mai is with her, Maki will never receive the full power of heavenly restriction, because Mai's cursed energy was holding Maki back. Mai understood this. Maki didn't want to lose her, but Mai said that while dying, she would take all the cursed energy between them with her. In return, she asks Maki for one promise: destroy everything. She hands Maki something that looks like a small branch. After a brief moment of remembering their childhood, Maki returns to reality from the dream space.
She sees that instead of a branch, she is holding a katana in her hand. Maki's head was still in Mai's lap, but Mai was now dead. Using her construction technique at the cost of her life, Mai had created that katana, a replica of the split-soul katana that Toji used to use. Maki begins to cry looking at Mai.
As the cursed spirits in the room swarm her, Maki killed all of them in an instant. Outside, Ogi senses something strange. He can no longer feel the presence of the cursed spirits in the room. He draws his katana and sees Maki standing at the gate, having laid her sister's body down. Seeing Maki, Ogi is struck by a terror he tried to forget. She looks exactly like the warrior who had zero cursed energy, Toji Zenin. Ogi's eyes widen and he begins to sweat. He uses his cursed technique, Blazing Courage, coating his katana in flames and creating a circle of fire around him. He tells Maki he will burn her down to the bone, but after Mai's death, Maki had gained the full power of heavenly restriction. As the fight starts, Maki slices Ogi's head into 2 parts in a single stroke. Her speed was so great that Ogi couldn't even react. Maki was now ready to fulfill the promise she made to her sister. She looks at the sword Mai gave her and says, "It's time to start." As soon as Ogi dies, an alarm goes off throughout the Zenin clan. Junichi and Naoya hear it. Just then, Ranta Zenin arrives and tells them that Maki has gone mad and killed Ogi Junichi Junichi and Naoya are shocked. To capture Maki, the Kukuru unit is sent. This is a lower branch unit whose members train in hand-to-hand combat day and night. At least 20 members of the Kukuru unit surround Maki in the stone room. Maki, holding Dragon Bone in one hand and the Split Soul Katana in the other, remembers Mai's last words, destroy everything. She begins cutting everyone down one by one. The leader of the Kukuru unit, Nobuaki, arrives thinking Maki must be finished, but he is horrified to see a pile of corpses. Suddenly, the cursed energy in the area spikes. Two massive stone hands emerge from the ground and attack Maki. She jumps, but the hands join together to crush her. Nobuaki realizes this is Chojuro's cursed technique. Junichi and Ranta have also arrived. These three are the leaders of the Hei unit, the group of the most powerful sorcerers in the Zenin clan. Maki breaks through the stone hands and escapes. Chojuro attacks Maki from behind with a kick, but Maki deflects it and blocks Nobuaki's attack with her katana. Maki then throws both her katanas and, using only her fingers, rips their throats. Before dying, they were stunned by her speed. Suddenly, Maki feels Ranta's eyes behind her. Two metaphysical eyes appear. This is Ranta's cursed technique that freezes the target with cursed energy. Maki is unable to move. Ranta screams for Junichi to attack. Junichi tries to take advantage, but Maki quickly regains control, breaks through the cursed energy layer, and pushes against the metaphysical eyes until they shatter. This severely damages Ranta's body, causing his eyes to bleed. Seeing this, Junichi hesitates, but Ranta tells him to move forward and kill Maki before it's too late. As she has truly become like Toji, Junichi jumps and activates his cursed technique, raining down massive, powerful punches. Ranta falls to his knees, thinking Junichi has finished her, and dies from the feedback of his technique. However, Maki emerges from the dust and smoke. Having finished Junichi as well, she carries his severed head and throws it into a pond. Maki has now killed Ogi, the entire Kukuru unit, Nobuaki, Chojuro, Ranta, and Junichi. Finally, Naoya stands before her on the other side of a bridge. Naoya, amused by Maki's power, calls her cruel and asks if she has a heart. Maki replies that no, it was taken away from her. Naoya begins attacking at high speeds. Maki blocks most of them and starts counting his moves. Naoya uses his projection technique to trap her in a frame. When Naoya activates his technique, he moves at 24 frames per second, and the opponent must also follow those movements or they will be frozen for 1 second. While Maki is frozen, Naoya attacks her with kicks. He wanted to prove that his name would be mentioned alongside Toji and Gojo as the strongest, not Maki's. Maki was taking damage because Naoya had now surpassed subsonic speeds. Even with her steel body from Heavenly Restriction, she was exhausted from the previous fights. Maki then uses the Shiranuigata stance to counter his increasing speed. Naoya tags her, thinking she is frozen, but Maki was actually following the 24 FPS rule. Her new body allowed her to track his speed and movements perfectly. She feigns being frozen, and as Naoya lunges in, she turns and meets his face with a punch so powerful it ends the fight. She looks at him and asks, "What was it you wanted to say again?" Maki has now wiped out almost the entire Zenin clan. She goes to the kitchen to find her mother. Maki asks why she stopped her from entering the warehouse. Her mother trembles, and as she starts to scream, Maki slashes her throat. We see the corpses of the Hei and Kukuru units scattered everywhere. It looked like it had rained blood in the Zenin clan. Naoya is still alive, crawling with blood pouring from his face. He mocks Maki for not being able to finish him, but then Maki's wounded mother appears behind him. She was soaked in blood and holding a kitchen knife. Naoya could no longer use his cursed technique. Maki's mother stabs Naoya and then collapses beside him. Both die. In her final moments, she accepts that she was happy to have given birth to them. Momo Nishimiya arrives, having followed Mai, only to find she is too late. She weeps for Mai. Maki hands Mai's body to Momo. When Momo asks what she will do now, Maki silently walks away with the split soul katana. According to official records, all remaining members of the Zenin clan who were not present that day were later found dead. It is clear that Maki hunted them all down. A few days later, the Gojo and Kamo clans propose removing the Zenin clan from the big three families, but the Jujutsu headquarters has deferred the decision for now. Today's video ends here. If you liked the video, please give it a like and let us know if you want the next part. See you in the next video.